If there's one thing that we're fans of on this channel, it's a little samurai action, a little slice and dice action. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
today we're going to be taking a look at a game trailer for a new game coming out exclusively to PlayStation 5 by Ninja Studios. It's called Rise of the Ronin. So just so you guys know, before we look at the trailer, online, this game is being called a mix of Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima, and Dark Souls.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sounds like it could be a freaking game.
You're naming a lot of heavy hitters. A lot of heavy hitters.
But of course, before we take a look at the trailer, let me introduce the guys. Live from the man cave, it's Kalo K, the mama one. I got Leo. What's happening?
Slice them and dice them, baby.
Slice and dice, baby. Slice and dice, baby. You know where they slice and dice? Brooklyn. Spread love with the Brooklyn Wade, Big Chase. It's a
Come
little.
on. Come on.
Nah, I don't know. I haven't seen the samurai sword in Brooklyn, but it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at the trailer for Rise of the Ronin coming out to PlayStation, I believe, next year. Let's take a look. And I don't have audio. Playing now? Yeah, it is.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum. A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye for anyone embracing its bitter end. The only thing we know for sure is that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without hesitation, without remorse.
Okay.
If the drum drives the rhythm, then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
How many mountains must you move to alter the river below?
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shorin and the countless others who have suffered. As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Rumor is, a village will sacrifice their partner for duty. So which of you will do the deed?
March 2024.
Just keeping me inside, bro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I do have to say right off the jump, when I read that description, I was like, okay, let's see if the trailer matches the description. I saw some elements of Dark Souls. I saw some elements of Assassin's Creed with the aerial stuff. Yep. And then obviously your Ghost of Tsushima, I mean, gets a given with the sword play. So I see a little bit of everything in there. Now the question is the story as good as a story from, let's say, Ghost of Tsushima? Because that story to me is fantastic. Yeah. So, like, will this story live up? The gameplay from what we're seeing here in the trailer and the cinematics, really solid. So, like, this might be a sleeper game for next year, from what I'm looking at here.
Dude, Ghost of Tsushima was a sleeper game, and look how great it came out.
Ghost of Tsushima is fantastic. That's one of the best. I'm like maybe 3/4 of the way through with Ghost of Tsushima. I just never went back and finished. But the gameplay, I had so much fun the whole way through. And the story was incredible. I should probably finish that because that game was really good. But I see a lot of the, so first off, when I saw them light up the swords, I was like, that shit always gets me. I don't know why. When they light up swords, that shit gets me.
Dude, and look at how freaking good.
So this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about from Assassin's Creed. So like this is very Assassin's Creed like with the flight down and using like the stuff from on top of the buildings to like glide and stuff. Very like Assassin's Creed-esque. But then there's even weapons in the game, so like guns and stuff too.
Yo, my man hit him with the 1-2 musket. Oh,
Sure did. Oh man,
I love the back-to-back. Yo,
Yeah,
that's
this looks clean. I mean, like I got no hate, man. It look clean.
yeah. It's look at this. Blah blah blah.
Oh damn, my man hit him with the. I didn't even see that. Hit him with the fucking the hip fire fucking nonsense. See the sword on fire? That shit is dope.
Dude, and look at what's going on behind it. Like, it's like the game is beautiful.
Okay, first off, this would probably take him out.
Yeah, he literally folded his ass and suplexed him.
Man folded like a lawn chair.
Picked him up over his head and folded him. He would have been dead. That's a finishing move.
Yeah,
That's Dunzo. Oh man, yeah, I do. You know, I mean, like, given how I didn't know what to expect from Ghost of Tsushima until I actually tried it. Like, this game looks like it could be just a lot of fun. Just go in, you know, slice and dice. You got different elements. I like you know what really interests me is that unlike Ghost of Tsushima, where everything is either by horseback or you're on your feet, the
Right.
flying element actually interests me because it means you're gonna be able to maneuver around faster. Which could either really work for a game like this, or it could be like, well, you didn't really need it. But like, you know, either way.
But the thing, the great thing about it is that they're bringing actually guns into it. So it's like it's like the later time of the Ronin in Japan. So it's like, okay, we're coming into technology, but meanwhile, samurai hated guns.
Yep.
They think it was a dishonor to fight somebody with a gun.
Yep.
But they're using it now, and the freaking mask is sick.
That mask is sick.
So I find it interesting that a lot of the games and even a lot of the anime now is kind of fixed on this point where Europeans have kind of made their way into what used to be closed Asia and whatnot. Just finding that storyline repeating itself in the games, in the movies, in the TV series and whatnot. And this was a crazy time because, like you said, at this point, they didn't like to use guns, but the gun found its way in there. It was shown itself to be a formidable weapon, and you just simply can't ignore that.
Yep.
And whatnot.
Yeah, because you also got to realize, I think it was the Chinese that invented gunpowder. The first people to have it.
Yeah, the first
I
was
think, I think it was them. But then they started trading and then going back and forth because Japan, like, the history is so depth and crazy, and the honor and the beauty of it is that they kept everybody out.
Yeah.
For so freaking long. It was like, okay, let's open up a little bit of trade, and then all the crazy shit started happening.
Well, you know, it's crazy because you find that most of these empires started to crumble when they started letting foreigners in.
Yeah, always happens. But with this game, it's like I love what I said, the back to back, and then what's going on all the way around him. Like when he was on the roof, you can see all the other buildings burning down.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, they really took their time and just not focus on the fight scene. They focused on the background.
Yeah, no.
I was like, wow.
The CGI on this is definitely not cheap, bro. It looks cinematic and whatnot, which I love. It looks. I see a lot of stuff that now looks like it's AI, what they call AI painted, where you film the video and then you let AI paint its own color and stuff on top of it. Because there's a lot of details in some of this. When you see them outside and there's like all of these autumn leaves all over the ground, like that's really hard to like, and then to make it so that it seems random. That's not easy to do. Even you know, doing it as what they call an effect, but it looks beautiful. The artwork in the CGI is absolutely top notch and whatnot.
That snow scene with all the blood on the ground, I was like, oh shit! I was like, okay. It took the time with it.
These gaming studios have come a long way, and they haven't even hit they haven't even reached where the full potential goes yet. That's the scary part with that, is that they're just barely getting into like the real top notch stuff. So like,
dude, I can't wait for these studios to say, okay, we're coming out with our own VR system. Complete VR system. I'm like, oh,
eventually it's gonna happen, you know. But As usual, though, you guys let us know your thoughts below down in the comment section. Did we miss anything from the trailer that we should look out for? Did you guys enjoy the trailer? Definitely let us know your thoughts below. And of course, click the like and subscribe button below as well. Helps us out so much, free for you guys. And yeah, please check us out. All forms of social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, and Rumble for all your viewing and listening needs. And until the next trailer reaction, we will catch you guys next time.
Deuces.
Peace.
Come on.